Okay, what's up, guys? So, KSI has uploaded his, what he has to say about this Logan Paul rematch. I'm stoked for it. I'm very excited about it. Yeah, I thought it was going to happen, like, next year. No, it's going to happen in a couple of months. Like, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. So, shout out. And then from what I heard, because Keemstar, what he said, that since this is a professional fight, that they're not going to have like other YouTubers, because there's probably not a whole lot of like professional boxers that are YouTubers and stuff. I don't know, like they were just going to get like some professional fighters and things and call it a day. But yep, it ain't going to be like a YouTube boxing event. Like, no, it's just like they're going to probably have like some like no-name boxers go up against each other and then eventually lead on to this KSI and Logan Paul rematch. But there's gonna definitely be a lot of YouTubers there. Like that's just bound to happen and things. But anyways, yeah, I thought about it. Like I was like, dang man, I should get me some tickets, go down there and see. But nah, like it might be expensive. And plus I'm like, I don't even know how much it costs to like to view it on YouTube. Like, is this going to be free like how it was with the KSI and Joe Weller fight, or is this going to cost money? Like, hopefully it's like only $10 like how it was last time, but who knows? Since it might, I'm thinking, and this is just my little theory, that because it's professional, that it's going to probably cost some money. So just preparing myself for it. They do say it's going to be 60 and things. I'm like, dang man, I don't know, like I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that if it's gonna be like $60. If it's like $10, cool. 20 is my limit, but anything above that, like I don't know about it. And plus I'm like only going to be watching one fight, so that's just like I think it should overall just be $10 because we're only here for one fight and stuff. So
I don't think you,
but it is in the Staples Center, so
mark my words, that mother is going down.
It's like I was rewatching that fight, and KSI, like I'll admit, he took some hits, so that's why I'm like, bro, you gonna have to go into this fight in a different approach. Like you can't treat it like, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a professional fight, no headgear and all that stuff, so it's like it's double now, like for him, like possibly getting knocked out. I mean, it's the same for Logan Paul too, so that's what I'm saying, like bro, you go into this fight, because Logan Paul, I was actually surprised by him boxing. So that's why I'm like, bro, you go into this fight, you gonna have to go in, okay? Like KSI, like all my money is on him. My invisible money, because I ain't bet no real money on this, but my invisible money is all on him, alright? Because I want him to win this. Like I want him to bring a W home.
murder that dude, bro.
I finish you off and end your career.
So, the fight's been announced today, November 9th, Staples Center in LA. How are you feeling?
Excited and relieved. It's been over a year since our last fight, and there was a lot of speculation that the fight just wasn't going to happen. My team,
I thought it wasn't going to happen.
Their team wasn't doing anything. Their team said my team isn't doing anything. You know, there's injuries here and there, and I think a lot of people just didn't expect there to be a rematch. So for it to finally come around, it's very exciting.
Against Joe in the first fight, your motto was "can't lose." What's the motto this time around?
Don't draw.
Yeah, that draw threw me off.
No, there won't be any draws of this fight. There's 100% going to be a knockout, and yeah, I can't wait. That's what I should call it. Can't wait.
Can't wait. So what's motivating you this time around?
I guess me. I'm motivating myself in what I can overcome. Obviously, I drew the last fight. I looked back at the fight, and I just fought terribly. If anything, that was...
Yeah, I'm like that, because I don't know, like, he wasn't as aggressive than he was. Like, that Joe Weller fight, Like, that was the side of KSI I ain't never seen before. And then with this Logan Paul fight, I was just like, something is off about him. Something is very, very off. And I don't know if it was like, okay, he has like a fighting background. Joe Weller, on the other hand, like KSI, like it's facts. Like KSI straight punked Joe Weller out. Okay, after that fight, it was like anybody can fight Joe Weller. Like that man took a L that day. But then with this Logan Paul fight, it was like something. I don't know. Maybe he was like nervous that okay, if I do this, then a mistake might happen. But then if I like, I think he approached this fight like with that like thought of that he could possibly make a mistake. And so I don't know, I think that's what was going through KSI's mind, maybe not. But then then it was like with the Joe Weller fight, he was just like, oh, this is like in the bag and stuff, because Joe Weller, I mean, that fight, if they're that's why and it's like we all know with that fight, like Joe Weller, it's like, man, you asked for a rematch. It's like, bruh, like you don't, if you're gonna go and do a rematch, then you better approach this fight like 10 times as aggressive than KSI was. But anyway,
his best chance to beat me, because I had no idea on how he fought. I had no idea on anything to do with him. So yeah, to finally be able to get in the ring with him and just know everything about him and know what I'm coming up against is so much better.
Oh, that's
your biggest
that's
issue.
good. That's just,
I think that was mainly
he does know about it now.
That's what also made me more nervous. Like when I was going to fight Joe, I knew how he fought, because obviously he fought Malfoy, and I knew his tendencies, what he liked to do, what he didn't like to do, etc. So I could analyze him. With Logan, I had to analyze him in the fight, and that's why I pretty much took 2 rounds off. I just took too long, and I just didn't get in his face, and I kind of just
that makes
let him
sense.
Build his confidence. Yeah, I'd say I fucked up with that. So yeah, this time I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. This time it's gonna be a different story.
And how are you gonna do that?
But
what's gonna be different?
Thing is, Logan Paul, he knows how you. Well, then again, because it like I was saying, KSI was a little bit off. So if he approaches this fight in an aggressive manner, then I think he has this fight in the bag. I don't know. Like, my money is on KSI just based off of Logan Paul's personality. He seemed like he got into that fight very cocky, and then he was kind of like trying to pull like a KSI thing with like how he was with Joe Weller. And so he like KSI did not back down in that fight with Logan Paul and things. But I think Logan Paul was trying to approach the fight like how KSI approached the Joe Weller fight. And overall, it was man, I'm just like very excited about this fight. Like I'm wanting this fight to happen now. But yeah, overall, like I think with these two guys, it's like, KSI knows him, Logan Paul knows a little bit about him and stuff, but anything, like, I'm just having the mindset, like, dang, Logan Paul could, like, possibly knock him out, and I don't want that. So anyways, like, I got a lot of invisible money on this. So
I think one of the main things is there's no head guards. And
yeah.
Funny story, I actually wanted there to be no head guards in the last fight.
Yeah, I remember that.
But their team insisted that we had these, I think it was like Venom head guards. And they were like beefy. They were like more beefy than the Joe fight. So I was just annoyed the whole time. But yeah, now that it's gonna be a pro fight, yeah. 10-ounce gloves, like it works in my favor, because he wouldn't have survived if that was the case in the first fight. So I can't wait.
What does that mean to you, it being a pro fight?
I think it's sick.
I'm curious to see what Logan Paul has to say. I said I was going to go pro. I told a lot of people I was going to go pro, and they didn't believe me. And now it's happening. And I think this happens a lot in my life. A lot of people say, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. That will never happen. And then I always make it happen. And I always do it, so.
So no head guards. How many rounds are there?
6 rounds.
And how long?
3 minutes. So everything's the same, just no head guards.
So when's the press conference?
September the 14th.
Oh, that's yeah.
Any tricks up your sleeve for this one? I know you came out with a mask last time.
I think it's gonna be more of a battle of words. I'm not gonna go with the whole try and make fun of him, because I've already done that. I've been there and done that. I want this to be a bit more like direct and like more serious.
So would you say this fight as a whole feels a lot more serious and grown up almost? The stuff before feels kind of like it was finding your feet, and this feels like it's the first serious one.
This is extremely serious. It's a pro fight, and I want to take it seriously. And I felt with the last fight, I didn't take it as seriously as I should have. I didn't train as hard as I should have. So this time I want to make sure that there's no errors, no mistakes, that everything is on point.
So let's talk about training then. So who's training you at the minute?
So right now, Vidal Riley, a lot of my fans know, a lot of people know about him. And Leon Williams is also training me, doing S&C.
Yeah. So it's the same kind of team.
Yeah.
Kind of things.
But I'm going to be
Remember who was it? Was it Logan or was it Jake? And they was all like, they got Floyd Mayweather to train him. And I'm like, bruh, that's... KSI got a better shot of having Floyd Mayweather training him than any of them brothers. It's like, you guys might get a photo with him, but definitely ain't training with him and stuff. Like, I don't know. With those two, is nah. I can't remember who said. I think it was Jake, because he seemed like the one that would say some stuff like that. Logan Paul, I don't think he said. It might have been Logan Paul. I can't remember, but it just seemed like something Jake would say, but it could have been Logan Paul.
To Vegas a few weeks before the fight to train with a few of the Mayweathers, etc.
So you feel like that's the winning formula for Vidal and Leon?
Yeah, and then especially going to Vegas and then training hard there as well. Yeah, I think that's definitely the formula. When I'm in Vegas, there's going to be no distractions. I think there's too many distractions in the UK. So me going to Vegas and just living...
Vegas is kind of distracting.
Boxing is what I need. So...
Depends on where he's at.
Maybe not. just for a while.
Yeah.
But I'll be back soon. Don't worry.
Yeah. Cool. So let's talk a bit more about your training. How's it different this time? What are you up to?
So right now, I'm training harder than I've ever trained in my life. If I'm being honest, the hardest I trained was for the Joe fight. When it came to Logan, I didn't really train.
Yeah, because it was... I noticed the change in KSI and stuff with the Joe Willer fight. Like, he was definitely more fit. He was definitely like this, because of how everybody's just like, oh, I miss old KSI, and there was that middle era KSI. This KSI was like, this was like a step up from whoever that last KSI was. So yeah, it was. I could tell that he did train pretty hard for that fight and stuff with the Joe Willer fight and things. I don't know. It seemed like it was the same with the Logan Paul fight, but in his words, he said he ain't trained that much. So, anyways,
but this time, like, I'm training way harder than I trained for Joe. I think what's so exciting is that I know what I'm up against, and I know, who I'm fighting, what I'm fighting, and I'm just pushing my body to the limit. I'm training every single day. I'm sparring every single week. The level of the people I'm sparring is just increasing all the time. My last spar before I fought Logan in the first fight, compared to the first spar I had this year, like, huge difference. Like, I look at the clips and I cringe at how I used to spar beforehand. I was just
well,
shit.
It's like, bro, you just started.
Honest. Whereas now it's just, I'm just different. I'm just more of a complete boxer. I just understand it more, and I'm not just, I'm just gonna fight like this, or I'm just gonna fight like this. I'm there like, okay, I know what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to adapt and fuck my man up no matter what. So
a question a lot of people will be wondering is this just for the money?
I think there's safer ways to get more money. But no. If I wanted to do this for the money, then I just wouldn't train. I'd just go in that ring and do fuck all and get dropped, because I'm getting paid anyway. But no, it's more than that.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I show people that I can become a pro boxer and fight other pro boxers and show that, yeah, talent can get you far, but hard work
be careful
can
though.
take you anywhere.
Like,
I feel like that's.
it might look all like
feel like
cool
that's
and stuff, boxing,
so.
but
And I
I
feel
ain't
like
seen I ain't seen in her way too many things with boxing, and like if this like I don't even know like who else he can possibly box. Like I mean like especially I don't know like would you call it the YouTuber division and things like I don't know too many other YouTubers he can box. I feel like that this Logan Paul fight it could definitely be good for him. If he decides to box FusiTube, because it seems like FusiTube, he's wanting to train to be a professional boxer too. I feel like that will probably be a good fight. Or no, he can honestly fight Jake Paul right after this. And so, like, yeah, take out the Paul family. And then that was another thing. Didn't they try to get the dad to box KSI? I'm like, that's going to straight up be Rocky 4 all over again. Because KSI is going to straight just go like that Russian savage mode on him. And yeah, most likely injure that man badly. So can't do that. I feel like, yeah, after this, it has to be a toss up between Jake Paul and FusiTube. I feel like those are the only two that he can fight. But after that, like, I don't know, man. If you want to get into like professional boxing and win championships and all that stuff, like fight like other boxers and stuff, professional boxers, then I mean do it, but be careful, bro. Like that stuff is scary, because I'm like it's like not to like scare people, him or anybody else, but there is not too long ago there's like this boxer, he got injured and died. And I'm like, that's the type of stuff where I'm like, I wouldn't want that for anybody. Logan Paul, KSI, that, because I'm like, the thing is, like, despite all the like controversy and stuff that's surrounding them, I wouldn't want them to go out like that. I wouldn't want them to go out, period. Okay, where it's like they end up getting killed and things like that's just, especially with Logan Paul. I know people have their things that they have to say about Logan Paul, but I would not want to see him get killed, knocked out. And if KSI gets knocked out, then it's like it is what it is. But I do not want like any like permanent injuries with these guys. I don't like that's something that's just like I have way too much respect for both of them to where I just don't want that to happen for them. So
that's the fact. So this is just another one of those things where I just want to keep going and show people how far I can go.
So this is like step one on the road to professional career.
Oh, yeah. I'm not stopping here. Why would I stop here? I do all this training and then I'm just like, all right, that's it, I'm done. Go back to YouTube. Nah.
Someone else is getting called out at the end of this.
Well.
Oh.
Hey, it's, there's a few people in mind that I want to call out.
You're saving that for as a
I'll save it for the end.
What do you plan to do to Logan? You step out.
Oh, maybe the end of the video.
On November the 9th. What happens?
I'm going to make him suffer. I'm not going to tell you what round I'm going to knock him out in. I'm just going to make him suffer for all the rounds that we have. He filmed a dead body, so I feel like I want to return the favor and do the same to him. So that's how I'm feeling, and pretty much I just want him to suffer in that ring. I don't want him to enjoy it one bit. I want him to hate all 18 minutes of being in that ring with me. So
what do you think he's thinking right now?
If anything, I don't give a fuck what he's thinking, if I'm being honest. I mean, he's gonna train. He's gonna probably work on his fitness. You know, make sure he's tighter with his punches. Make sure he does more combos. Maybe does more than just jab. I think he's gonna wanna, you know, add on and just do more, because he just stopped with the jab and left it at that. I think he's gonna wanna do more than just jab. But it won't matter. It won't matter. Like, he's not gonna see how I fight, and I'm fighting completely differently to how I fought in the last fight. So, I mean, yeah, he's not gonna be ready. And once I'm in that ring, it's game over. I'm going to fuck him up, and I can't wait.
And so now it's a pro fight. Does that mean no YouTubers on the undercard?
I know, that's crazy.
Well, I guess there can be YouTubers, but it's just gonna have to be no head guards.
Yeah.
So yeah, no more head guards thing. That's all out the window, man. This is all just proper boxing.
So the fight this time is in Los Angeles. Why should your fans travel across the Atlantic to come and see it?
Well, it's gonna be a spectacle. Like, it's gonna be the biggest, if not one of the biggest, fights ever. And I'm not like exaggerating. This is huge. This is the whole of YouTube. Like that.
I know, because like, let me just say this: with that Joe Weller fight, I was surprised how many people were there. And then with the KSI fight, I was just like, dang, like, this is pretty much like boxing. But it's just like a bunch of YouTubers and fans and stuff. But overall, I was like, yeah, this is like the Mayweather and McGregor fight, or the any other or Deontay Wilder fight, or freaking the Anthony Joshua fight. Like, this was a huge fight. Like, it was like all the previous boxing, like YouTuber boxing matches, like I was like, that's something I ain't never seen before. So like, yeah, this it is like what he's saying, it is huge. Like, for this to be going on like this all this like boxing and stuff with YouTubers, like that's pretty huge. But then again, like, they do got like millions of fans and stuff, and you know somebody out of that whole fan group, they are gonna be buying some tickets, and then plus you got the other YouTubers there, and then their fans are gonna be buying tickets. So I guess it does make sense. It's something that shouldn't be surprising. But yeah, I was like, it was kind of surprising. But like, now that I sit down and think about it, I'm like, yeah, you got the fans of KSI and Logan Paul. And then you got other YouTubers there saying that they're going to this fight, and then you got their fans saying that they're gonna go. So yeah, it was bound to have a whole bunch of people there. There's probably people there that don't even like KSI and Logan Paul, but there's just like, hey, another YouTuber, they're in the audience, and I'm trying to get a picture of them. Forget this fight and stuff. So.
And then traditional media.
But you go all the way there, like, come on, bro, watch the fight.
This, I think that's gonna be ridiculous, and I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for people to miss out on that. Big case of FOMO. Big case. All my friends like want to be there. All, you know, everyone, my family want to be there. Like, everyone's gassed. Everyone's ready. So yeah.
Ooh, I wonder if Deji is gonna be there.
A lot of my fans should do the same. And
Deji is. I'm like, hopefully they have like a brother and brother moment. Like, they give each other a hug or
Logan,
something.
I don't bleed. I don't bleed. All my opponents have bled when it's come to sparring, or when it's come to actual fights, amateur fights. They've all bled, and I've never bled. Yeah, I've had a black eye here and there, but I don't bleed. And mark my words, when we get in that ring,
I saw these fake accounts on Instagram,
and you're gonna fucking dislike it. And I can't wait. I can't wait to sink my gloves into your face repeatedly, breaking your bones in your face, making you quit, or knocking you out. Either way, you're not winning that fight. Mark my words.
Dang.
Yeah, that should be good.
That's gonna be crazy. Logan Paul, he said what he had to say. I'm gonna probably watch that next. But anyway, what is that? It's like, no, I ain't asked for that. But anyways, yeah. This is gonna be crazy. Okay, this is gonna be a really, really crazy fight. I can't wait for it. I'm gonna hurry up and end this video and see what Logan Paul has to say. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you go subscribe to KSI for more videos like this. Subscribe to me too. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.